Hi, it's Bradley from BetterCar, and you join me on this lovely sunny December's day with a lovely car. We've got the BMW 640D Gran Coupe. Now this one has travelled 43,500 miles in its life, and it comes stuffed with features. Let's move around to the back. So moving around to the back, you can see it even better from this angle how the boot line sort of swoops into the roof line, and the actual doors themselves are completely pillarless on the windows. So it is a coupe, but a four-door one. So they've done a really nice job in styling this car, and the black paintwork, metallic paintwork on this one actually really sets it off. So the boot release is the BMW badge just here, and it pops open with one finger. The storage space in here is 360 litres, so it's comparable to the size of, say, something like a Golf, but it hasn't quite got the height in it, so you have actually got quite a small load area here, so bigger boxes might be a bit of an issue, but you have got a 60-40 split rear seat in there, so if you wanted to, you can keep two seats and have a bit of longer cargo in there as well. There's handy nets just in the boot here to stop things rolling about, and I believe you have got a release for the rear seats just here as well, just to make it that little bit easier. Let's move inside the car. Moving into the back seat, it is a very nice and plush back seat. You've got this lovely cream leather, exactly the same as the front seats, and they're actually quite supportive. You've got a lot of bolstering around the sides just here. You have got a centre armrest just here with a couple of cup holders and bits like that in there. You've got climate controls in the back as well, so you can change it between cold and hot. It's not too advanced, but it's nice to have that in the back of a car. Now this actually does have three rear seats. It does have a third full rear seat belt, but as you can see with the centre console just here, it would be a bit uncomfortable for a third person to be sitting in here. This front seat is actually set to my driving position, so I'm 5'10", and with a car this sort of shape and the roofline being so low, you'd expect it to be quite cramped in here. I've got a lot of knee room, and the headroom isn't actually that bad. I've got about 3 or 4 inches above my head just because of the cutouts in the ceiling just here. Right, moving on to the front, this is the business end of the car. This is where you really want to be. You've got a lovely panoramic roof over your head just here, and that is one of the biggest options on this car, and it does open as well. I haven't got the engine on at the moment. So you have got 4 electric windows, power folding mirrors, you've got sat nav in the center screen just here, along with a reversing camera, and you have got 2 front side cameras on there as well. You've got cruise control on the steering wheel, you've got your paddles for changing gear if you wish to. You've got your sports and comforts modes down here in the center console, and you've got your controls for your cameras and bits like that as well. You have got heated seats, these lovely leather seats that are about 10-way adjustable. They are heated in the front, unfortunately not in the back, but I mean, what can you expect? It's got automatic lights, automatic wipers. This car is kitted out. It's not the top spec, but it's not far off of it whatsoever. Let's move on to the paperwork and then round it up.
Now, moving on to the service history, we can see here that the car's original bill of sale shows that the car was spec'd up with £6,345 worth of optional extras, including a head-up display, making the total price of the car when it was brand new just under £70,000. Now, moving on to the stack of paperwork with the car was last serviced in July of 2020, and that was done at 42,000 miles.
Thank you for watching this tour around our BMW 640D Gran Coupe. This car is currently for sale at our Chelmsford branch in Rettendon Common. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email us at any time on inquiries@bettercar.co.uk, or you can call us on 01245 403 367.